do, the overwhelming majority of new Forex traders fail to ever find success in this market. I mean, that's an absolutely huge number. 90 to 95%. That's a really high failure rate. Okay? So why is that? What makes this market so difficult? And you're going to hear a lot of different things from different people. The main thing you're going to hear is trading psychology, or the trader's mindset, that most people cannot wrap their heads around the mindset, okay, or the trading psychology that you need to have to be successful in this market. And I agree, that is a very, very big factor, okay, and it's one of the 4 reasons that I'm going to list here. I'm just not looking at that as the biggest reason. Okay, so I'm going to list the reasons in order that I believe they are. Now, the very first one is laziness. Pretty simple. Laziness. As human beings, we have a natural tendency to look for the path of least resistance. Okay, it's that mindset of instant gratification. All right, get rich fast. So people, new traders, are coming into this market looking for something that's just going to be very easy. Okay, and it's just not, it's not there. Okay, this is a professional business. All right, it's going to take hard work. It's going to take dedication. You will truly have to work to master your craft. Okay, just like anything else in this life that you want to be able to do well and do successfully. Okay, the second reason kind of goes along with the first, but it's a lack of consistent methodology and an overall lack of consistency, okay, when folks are approaching the market. And part of the problem with this, I mean, one of the reasons it makes this hard is because there's so many things out here on the internet. And unfortunately, there's so much misinformation out here on the internet that really leads to some unrealistic expectations in a lot of new traders. And when they're looking for those unrealistic expectations and they're not getting it with one methodology, they're going to continue to switch and switch and switch, looking for that methodology that's going to, fulfill all these promises. Okay, and there's a lot of reasons people switch and switch and switch. Okay, but that lack of consistency and letting a strategy really work for you over time is one of the major reasons why many new traders fail as well. Okay, another big one, another huge one, failure to use proper risk management. There's a lot of leverage available in this market, which can work for you, but it can also work against you, especially in the learning stages when you shouldn't be using leverage at all. You should be focusing on your process, okay, the process of becoming consistent, becoming consistently profitable. Unfortunately, the majority of new traders fail to learn about proper risk management. They fail to give themselves the time to develop, and they eventually, or probably pretty quickly, blow out their accounts before ever giving themselves a chance to truly develop. There's also a lot of people that do well over a specific period of time. Maybe they're risking too much. It happens to work out in their favor for a while, but eventually it's going to catch up to you. Okay, if you're not using proper risk management, it only takes 1 or 2 times. It really only takes 1 or 2 times, and you can really damage your trading account. Okay, so you can be doing good, living it up, and then all of a sudden, boom, that 1 or 2 trades where you didn't manage your risk properly, everything can be gone very quickly. Okay, and then obviously the psychology of trading. All right, you have to have what we call the trader's mindset. Okay, and we'll talk about that a little bit more later as well. All of these, actually, we'll talk about all of these a little bit later, because if you don't want to be one of the traders that fail, you have to change these 4 things. Okay, you don't want to be lazy. You don't want to look for the path of least resistance. You want to put in the time. You want to dedicate yourself to your craft. All right, you want to develop a consistent methodology and stick to it. You want to use the proper risk management always. And you want to develop that trading psychology, that trader's mindset that doesn't always come right away. Okay, that can be a struggle. That can be a bit of a struggle. These other things you can control a lot easier than you can the psychology. Okay, the psychology, you'll develop that with confidence. You'll develop that with experience. Okay, and I'll tell you one thing, the proper risk management part is extremely important because this is what will help you get through everything else. Okay, if you struggle with your consistency at first in your methodology, your risk management is going to keep you in the game. If you struggle with the psychology, your risk management is going to keep you in the game. Okay, it's going to stop you from blowing out your account and losing too much money. Okay, so now we know why the majority of traders fail. We know we have these reasons. Now we know what to work on, where to focus, so you can become one of the 5 to 10% of successful Forex traders. Okay.